today I'm excited to have Rick Smith, Executive Director of BORP, with me today. And I found your organization, Rick, very unique, very interesting, and today we're going to find out a lot more about your organization. So why don't we start off, Rick, to share with our audience, who is BORP and what exactly do you guys do?
Well, BORP is a nonprofit organization, been around since 1976, and we provide adaptive sports and recreation for people with physical disabilities. And we have a whole menu of programs from team sports to adaptive cycling, adventures and outings. We have a fitness program. We do adaptive archery, adaptive kayaking. So it's a whole menu of recreational opportunities that really people with disabilities can't get anywhere else. So you asked if we're unique? Totally unique. If we didn't exist, people with physical disabilities would have to go without. And you think about sports and recreation, it's a big part of life, right?
Exactly.
Huge part of life.
Now, what kind of programs do you offer that cater specifically to the needs of disabled athletes?
Well, basically all of our programs do that. But you mentioned specifically athletes. Mm-hmm. So we have non-athletes too, right?
Right.
So, but in terms of our athletes, that's going to come down to, our team sports. So we've got wheelchair basketball. It doesn't really need a lot of explanation. It's just like basketball, except you play it in wheelchair. Sled hockey, just like hockey, but you play it on sleds, right? A game called goalball. It's for people that are vision impaired, can't see. It's played in a gym, 3-on-3. Ball heavier than a basketball with a bell in it. And you're firing that ball across the line, trying to pass the opponents on the other side. And then power soccer. Power soccer is an incredible game. It's played by people with more severe disability because they're in power chairs.
Sure.
So we'll have, quadriplegics. We had a young man who was playing with a ventilator, And we're constantly trying to figure out what people want and pushing the envelope to expand the menu of programming.
Now, we just, experienced a pandemic since, I think, 18 months ago, and still going on right now, right? And an organization like you to continue to sustain and survive and, keep function, how can the community help your programs, and how do you plan to use this help to better your organization?
Well, we use the community gets involved really like any nonprofit by doing, I think, two core things.
Yeah.
One is we need volunteers to do any number of tasks, right, in our different programs. And then we have a small budget here. It's probably about $1 million a year. And we raise...
That's not small. $1 million is mid-sized. I can't say it's
Would
massive.
Would you say mid-sized? Well, maybe it's mid-sized. Anyway, we need to come up with $1 million.
$1 million a year. Wow.
So we do a fair amount of fundraising.
Okay.
Coming up on September 18th is our big event, the Revolution.
Oh,
which,
wow.
by the way, your foundation is now a sponsor.
Okay.
If you look around this room, you see all the jerseys from the cycling event. It's a huge cycling event. Able-bodied people, people with disabilities, they all have a stretch goal. So
Wow.
like I'll ride, I'm a weekend warrior type, and
Yeah.
I'll typically ride 10 to 20 miles. But for this event,
Yeah.
I'll ride 40 to 50. And I'll ask
Really?
my friends to sponsor me.
Wow.
So we have people riding in the Revolution every year, and really supporting us financially. So that, those are the two really big ways. I have a board of directors. They're all volunteers. They help in all kinds of ways. Those are, I would say, probably the key vehicles for helping BORP, survive and grow.
All right. So usually, annual, you have this function called the Revolution. Usually, how many people participate?
Well, this is a COVID year. We're hoping, typically we have 250 folks.
Wow.
50 of them are volunteers, another 200 are riding. We used to do it in the wine country. We were going to do it in the wine country this year, but because of Delta,
Yeah.
we decided to do it locally, being a little more flexible about where people can ride. It's not everybody doing the same starting point and riding. But the big party, we have a party after the ride.
Yeah.
That'll be right here, and then it'll be catered like we always do. There'll be beer and wine. It'll be a real party.
Gotcha.
After people have done their ride and feel really good about it, they've raised money. It's a great event. I mean, I've been in the nonprofit sector for hate to say it, what's 78, 22 and 20, so 45 years.
45, yeah.
By far and away the best event I've ever been part of. Now, partially I get to participate, right? Because I participate and I send a letter and reminders to every single person I know, and I raise, money for the organization as well. So,
yeah, Rome has never been built in one day, and I think everything starts with clarity and having the right purpose. And a lot of people, they try to hit a home run the first try. But I think success, whether it's profit organization or non-profit organization or running a company like I do or what you've done for many years, it is about keep swinging until you do the basic fundamentals and focus on your main purpose, and ultimately you'll hit the home run. So Rick, it has been an amazing time spending with you today. I didn't even know that we were ex-neighbors before.
Yeah,
and it's funny, we just actually live literally about 20 seconds away from each other for many years. I never even have a chance to speak to you, and coincidentally today I found out you're my ex-neighbors for a long time. And I wish your organization continue to grow, continue to thrive, and helping and impacting many more people's life. And I don't know if my organizer of this event told you, we agreed to an amount to donate to your organization, but I took a look at your organization last night literally, and I read more about your organization, and I decided to bump it up a little bit and give you a little bit more money. And I have a small little check for you, okay? And I want to, representing Just Wish Foundation, and I want to present this check to Board, and I thank you so much for what you're doing for the society. And if there's anything I can do to help you continue to expand your program, I'm one text away, one phone call away, and together I think we can make a lot of impact to many more people's life in the world. And I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.